guys, Jen here. Today we're going to make a snowflake wreath. So I found a few things, and this is kind of why I was inspired to make this wreath. So I found, can you see that? It's called snowball mesh, and it's kind of this like teal blue. Anyway, I found this at Walmart. It was $3.47, and you get 10 foot by 21 inches of this snowball mesh. Then I also found this glitter mesh. It was $7.98 and it's 12 feet by 18 inches. And then of course I have my trusty dollar store white mesh with the glittery stripey things. Oh my gosh. And so that's where I'm going to start with my mesh with the wreath. And then I found this snowflake ribbon at Walmart. It was $2.97 and it is 1.5 inches by 18 feet. And then I was at, of all places, Home Depot, and I found it's Martha Stewart Living, and it's 2.5 inches by 15 feet. And it's this real pretty like teal snowflake. So that would be the ribbons that I put in. Then I picked up this pack of snowflakes, and I may not put all this stuff on there. I just kind of want to have some variety, because whatever I don't use, I'll put on my Christmas tree, because my Christmas tree is white and blue. So anyway, I found this 10 pack of snowflakes at the Dollar Tree, and they're all glittery and sparkly. I found these at the Dollar Tree, and this is a pack of 6. And they're just like plastic with these little sparkly things. They're pretty. They're not going to be real, they're more of a subtle thing to put on the wreath. So I thought these might come in handy. Then I found these little guys at Walmart for $1.98. And I thought they would be cute to glue on, or if not, put on my Christmas tree. I found this thing. This is the only one I could find. I went to 2 different Walmarts. I thought this thing was so cool. So I might take these apart and use it. It has a little clippy thing on it. But I may just like cut these off and use these as like picks. So this was $1.48 at Walmart. Again, the only one I could find. So I don't know if this was like from last season or something, and it just got stuck in there because I didn't see anything. And like, you know, like they have like the different colors, and this was the only one like of any color, so I'm not sure where it appeared from. Anyway, and then I also found these cute little snowflakes at Walmart. Again, $1.98. The blue, silver, and white. So I thought these would be cute to glue onto. So we'll see. So I have never used this big mesh before. I've only ever used this little stuff. So I think I'm gonna I still like that ruffly, the bundles technique. I'm not really good with the ruffle technique. So I'm going to cut this up, and I'm going to cut this one up and try to get them roughly size. So wish me luck. And once I get the hang of it, I'll bring you up to speed. Okay, so here's what I'm up to. I cut up all of my white mesh. Well, I cut up one roll of the white mesh to about 15 inches. And then what I like to do, instead of measuring, because I don't have my cutting mat out, I just put a piece of painter's tape down, and that's my guideline. So, alright, so I think I was distracted by sparkles because this is not mesh. This is actually like a fabric, and it is so messy. You see this glitter everywhere? So we're going to make it work. Anyway, cutting it about 15 inches, I folded it in half. And then I'm going to cut it this way. And that's going to give me a roughly the same size as my white mesh. However, it's not curly. So I'm not real I think it'll still be okay, because it'll just kind of stick up like this in the wreath. I think it'll still be okay. Like I said, it is a mess. Everything is glittery. I've cut up a few here. So the blue one, I'm going to cut into thirds because it looks like, cut that one into thirds, and that'll give me the same size as the white mesh. So, all right, so I'm gonna keep cutting up the silver. I'm gonna fold. I'm gonna do the same thing in, isn't that pretty? I love this. I was so inspired by this snowflake, this snowball mesh. Anyway, okay. Hopefully this turns out well. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna keep cutting up this this sparkly fabric. It's not mesh. Like I said, I think I was distracted by all the sparkles. It's beautiful. Isn't it pretty? So hopefully it will look pretty in my wreath. I'm sure it will. It'll be gorgeous. Okay. All right. Back in a few. Okay, guys, I want to show you this so far. I am absolutely in love with this wreath. I wasn't so sure about it at first, just because I had never worked with this. This said it was mesh, but it's very straight. It doesn't curl like the deco mesh from the dollar store does, which is what I've used in the past. So I wasn't real sure, but this is really turning out cute. So I want to show you kind of what I'm doing. I'm taking the white curly deco mesh, and I'm doing it curl side down just because that's easiest for me. If it's easier for you the other way, then by all means do it the other way. But I'm just pinching this up, and then when I put it in my hand, curl side up, okay? Then I'm gonna take my silver, because I want my blue to be my dominant color, so I want it on top. I guess it really doesn't matter, but you know, I'm a creature of habit. So this is very much has a front and back. So this side, the little sparkles are glued to the front or whatever. And on this side, you can see the strings. So just keep that in mind. I mean, you're going to see both sides, but so I'm doing the same thing. I'm just crunching that up, and then I'm going to put it kind of crossways in my hands. See how that, I've got this one this way and this one this way. Okay, and then I'm going to take that blue piece, my snowflake mesh, doing the same thing. And then this time, I'm going to go this way, across. So I've kind of I've got my curly ribbon this way, silver ribbon this way, and then blue ribbon this way, okay? Now I'm going to take half of a pipe cleaner, and I'm going to just replace my thumb with the pipe cleaner. And you want to kind of pull it tight. And just give it a little twist. Now you want to make sure that you leave the ends, because this is what you're going to attach your bundle to your wreath frame. So what I've been doing is kind of, because this stuff, the curly stuff sticks to itself, so I've been kind of like just bunching it up and letting it kind of stick to itself. Okay? And then you take your wreath frame, and so far I've gotten 3 bundles on this inner ring. Excuse me, 3 bundles in the inner ring and 2 bundles on the outer ring. So I wish I had a white ring, but they were out when I was at Hobby Lobby. So anyway, so you take this one and you're just going to wrap it around the outer and then twist it really tight. So far I've got 6 on here. I don't know if that's going to be thick enough, because this is very see-through mesh. So I want to make sure that I'm not seeing my green frame through the mesh. I think that's going to be enough, because I'm going to add those ribbons too. So, but isn't it beautiful? I love the sparkles. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's all you're going to do, guys. So I'm going to finish this up, and then when I add the ribbons, I will get back with you. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so we are all done with the mesh on the snowflake wreath, and now we're going to add the ribbon. So if you remember, I have the Martha Stewart ribbon, the snowflake ribbon from Walmart, and then I actually ran out of the glittery sparkle material, so I had to go get some more. While I was there, I found this. So we're going to use 3 types of ribbon. Let me show you how to put this into your wreath. So if you remember, I had my tape line down here. So all I'm doing is rolling out my ribbon. And then I'm going to fold it where I want it so that I can make that chevron end of the ribbon. And you're going to cut from the folded side. And that makes that pretty chevron. So you're going to cut up your ribbon however many you want. Somehow I didn't get this side done. Let me do this real quick. Okay. So then what you're going to do, once you get your ribbons cut, you're going to take, and let me tell you, if you buy this Martha Stewart ribbon from Home Depot, one, it's cloth. It's not this satin ribbon like I'm used to. So it does cut a little more difficultly. And this wire like slides in and out and it's really hard to cut. So I don't think I'll buy this brand again or this type of ribbon again. It is pretty. It does match my color. So it is going to go on the wreath. But keep that in mind if you buy this. These little wires do not cut very easily. Okay. So take your ribbons that you want. Put them together. I cut my pipe cleaners into fourths because I'm running out of them. Not because you need to. Half pipe cleaners are probably easier to work with. But I did mine in fourths because I don't feel like going out. And I think I'll have enough if I do it in fourths. Alright, so you're just going to pinch this in the middle. Wrap your pipe cleaner around. Pull it tight. I'm doing one twist because I need that space. On your wreath. Oh, this is going to be difficult to see because my wreath is so big. You're just going to find a spot. You can see I've already got a few in here. So you're going to find a spot that you like. I like this spot right here. You're just going to separate your mesh so you can get down to the frame. Take your ribbon. Go in there and you're just going to attach it around the frame. And I'm right here if you can see me. I'm going to wrap it just around one of the frame wires just because I don't have a lot of room and this is so full. And you can see the 1/4 size pipe cleaner was plenty of room. So then you end up with this beautiful ribbon in your wreath. So and you fluff it back up from where you separated it. And so basically you're going to put ribbons throughout the wreath and you're going to kind of alternate. I want to use as much of this turquoise as I can. So I'm going to alternate with my snowflake and my stripe. You can see my stripe in there. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to finish this up and then we'll glue on all of our snowflakes and we'll have this beautiful snowflake wreath. Okay, so here we are so far. I've got my ribbons in. And now we're going to glue in some of our decorations. Alright guys, so here is the snowflake wreath with all of the little snowflakes glued on. I think this looks so pretty. So, if you remember, this was the 3-piece pick. I just cut those off. We have some, this was Walmart. It was 3, the blue, the silver, and then the white. These were some mini ornaments, came in a pack of 6 from Walmart. These from the Dollar Tree, they're a flexible plastic. That's all I have on there. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to hang on my fireplace and give you guys one last look. Alright everyone, so this is the snowflake wreath hanging on my fireplace. I hope you've been inspired and good luck crafting.